So the next thing we need to talk about is hyperlinking a document. And because this document is going to be a significant amount of pages, everybody hear that? I'm thinking like 20 to 30 pages, because I know you've done a lot of presentations and papers and that sort of thing, which you should give me examples of those in your portfolio. So hyperlinking allows us to make an easy way to navigate the document, so I'm not just scrolling through pages and pages. So the first thing you need to do to create a hyperlink is come down to your topic, so professional resume, for example. I'm going to go up to insert, so you noticed I clicked right here, so my cursor's right before that. I'm going to go to insert and go to bookmark. So I insert a bookmark at this spot. It's asking me to give it a name, so I'm just going to call it resume. Okay, so I add that bookmark. Now that there's a bookmark there, I have something to link my table of contents to. So back up to my table of contents, highlight my professional resume, and I'm going to go to hyperlink this time. So now what I can look for over here is a place in this document. Here's my bookmarks. I've only created one so far, so resume is the only one. So I select that and then hit OK. So now my professional resume, if I were to click on this, which while in Word I have to push Control first, it takes me automatically down to my professional resume, so wherever that page is. This again makes it so much nicer to navigate your document, so I'm going to require it for this assignment. In addition to hyperlinking our different topics on the table of contents, it's nice to give me a way to hyperlink back to the table of contents. So if I were on page 20 of your document, instead of having to scroll all the way back up to your table of contents to find something else, I want to give myself a place that I can just click and it'll take me there. So to do that, the first thing I like to do is just insert a text box. So over here, insert text box. I like to draw my own text box, put it right here, and I'm going to type in table of contents. And I don't want to actually see that box necessarily, so if I just push shape fill, no fill, and shape outline, no outline, those will disappear. Okay, so I have that sitting there now. Again, I have to go back to my table of contents, so the actual page. I need to insert a bookmark, and I'll call it table of contents. Add that in there. Come back down to the little document, or the little word that I just created. Now I'm going to insert a hyperlink. Select my table of contents. Again, over here you need place in the document, table of contents, and then hit OK. So now this is hyperlinked to that. So if I were to, again, click on it, it would take me back up to my table of contents. The nice thing about making this into a text box is I can copy that text box. So if I just highlight it and push copy, then I can come down to the next section, which was community involvement right here, and paste. Now I have that table of contents. I can just move it over here so they're all in the same spot, and it is still hyperlinked to the same spot. So it'll take me back to the table of contents. So you really only have to create that one once and then just copy it and paste it throughout. So each one of these topics should be hyperlinked. So all I have to do is click on it and I can go to whichever topic it is there. Very, very importantly, do not create these hyperlinks until everything in your document is in there and complete. Because if you bookmark it somewhere and you end up moving the pages, it's probably going to mess it up. So make sure the entire document is done, then add your bookmarks and your hyperlinks after that.